I've had the most amazing 2 weeks of my crocheting and knitting career. Hello, my name is Omar Karaoke and welcome to my channel. If you are a first time here, karibu sana. If you're a repeat viewer, thank you so much. It's always wonderful to have new viewers and old viewers on this channel. You're the people that make me bring the content over here. This channel is all about what will I knit next. So if you are asking yourself that question right now, watch this video until the end. You will find your next knit, and not just the knit, including the yarn. Remember to also subscribe, please, if you haven't, and click the bell right next to it so that you don't miss out any videos that I share. I also share shorts, yes. I am trying to learn how to be creative with shorts. But thank you guys for always watching. I appreciate. So in this video today, there's a lot around me because I have quite a bit to share with you. I've told you I've had the most amazing 2 weeks of my crocheting and knitting career. So I have finished products, I have whips, and I have a surprise. So make sure to watch until the end because the surprise, the news, is coming at the end of the video. Let's get on this. I have notes. This one I had to have notes. I had to. So I have some notes so that I make sure I give you the best. So we're gonna start with the finished products. And why is my patterns? My patterns are here. Yes. And to start us off is the beanie. The beanie. I made two. So the story behind this is a friend of mine sent me a message and said, could you kindly make for me a beanie? Guys, this is such an amazing friend. He also added to that message that I am going to pay for it. So it's not a freebie, he's paying for this beanie. So the beanie he sent me is a crochet beanie, but I had just found a pattern for a beanie that I will showcase here, and I will also send you the link in the box, in the description box. Guy. It sounds funny. Yeah, so this is the pattern that I had found and printed for a beanie, but I had never knitted it. It was very new. It was like a week in this folder. If you haven't watched the video about how I got this folder and many other things from China Square, please go and watch that. It's quite helpful. It's got some tips that are helpful. So I have that pattern. I have done a beanie in crochet before, so I was confident in making a beanie in crochet. However, I was like, here presents an opportunity for me to try out the pattern. And so I did. And this is the knitted beanie that I made. This one. It's this long because you have to fold it. And then you have to fold it like this. And then when I finished this one, I was like, let me make, because I bought 2 yarns. I bought 2 of this. I wasn't sure if one is going to be enough. In my mathematics, I thought it would probably take 1 plus a little more. So I bought 2 yarns. This beanie used exactly 1 skein of yarn. So 1 skein, and then I had 1 full skein. So I was like, let me make a crochet one. Since he had sent me a picture of a crochet beanie, then he will have 2 to choose from. How cool is that? And if he picks, whichever he picks, I have the other one added to my inventory for a market day. So So he hasn't collected his beanie, but he's going to do that soon. These are two. The yarn used is seal yarn. Seal is a made in Kenya yarn. It's 100% acrylic. I love it so much. I love it. Let me repeat again. I love it. Seal is a chunky yarn, so it will make warm items and uses a needle size 5. But I just love this yarn. There's a video that I did talking about this yarn, so I'm going to link that up here and you can watch it and see if this is the yarn you're looking for. But let me tell you, amazing. Each of the beanies took me a day and not using the entire day for knitting or crochet. Just a few hours in the evening, and then I also like to do my knitting or crochet in the morning when I'm having my 2-3 cups of coffee. Yeah. Coffee is bae. Great project for a weekend where you're not looking to do big items, you're not looking to do items that are taking too much time. And of course, it takes just one skein. So if you have that one skein in your stash and you didn't know what to do with it, a beanie. This is the season because we are all experiencing the fall. It doesn't matter where you are in this world, the weather has just decided it's the master. So we have lots and lots of rains, we have cold evenings, we have cold mornings. So beanies, as much as this season they are more of a Western item to wear, they're practical now in Kenya. Make one. So there are the beanies. Moving on to the second item that I made. The second item is the dishcloth. Now, I had made 3 of these dishcloths, but I wanted 4. You can see I have 2 in orange and beige, and then I have 2 in gray. And the reason I was making these ones is because if you do follow my videos, you've seen the video where I'm talking about the yarn by Aoko that I used to call Biaoko, and I used it to make placemats and coasters. It's 100% organic cotton yarn, very nice yarn. In that video that I've shared reviewing some yarns, talking about some yarns, I've also put a brief review, user experience review. I'm not a technical yarn reviewer, so I'm not going to go into those technical details. User experience, and I think that's what you're looking for, user experience. So I had quite a bit left in different colors, and I looked at what to make, and again, I had found another pattern for this pattern from Yarn Inspiration for dishcloths. And I had yarn, so I decided let me make dishcloths. And the other reason I was making dishcloths is because there was a market coming up, and I had about a week and a half or 2 weeks. I think a week and a half by the time I knew that I would be able to put my merchandise, that I would be able to put my merchandise on a table at the market. So I was like, let me look for quick items to make that are very practical, functional, things that we need in our lives, our homes, our lives. So I went for the dishcloth. So I cast on the last one, the gray one, as the last one, I think on 18th or 19th. Yeah, over the weekend. Yeah, last weekend. And I was able to finish, and I had my 4. By the time the market was coming up on Friday, I had the 4 of them. Now, the dishcloths culture is a very old culture, dates back into the 18th century, but hello, China came and finished this culture of where we made our own clothes with cotton yarn, knitted them or crocheted them, and used them in the house. I would love to bring back the dishcloths vibe and culture where we knit our own dishcloths, use them in our home, making beautiful items for our home. There are many uses of the dishcloths, and one of the reasons why I decided to make them, because they are very versatile. You can use them in the kitchen to wipe surfaces. You can even use, well, you can even use them to wash. You can use them to wipe your dishes. You can use them to wipe your hands. You can use them to hold your hot pots and anything hot in the kitchen. So they have so many uses in the house, and I thought that if I make these ones, definitely somebody will find a use for them like I have. They are very absorbent because the yarn is 100% cotton yarn, organic cotton yarn. They are reusable because you can wash them as many times as you want. You can hand wash them. You can also wash them in the machine. Being cotton, it stays in shape. It doesn't lose shape, and it just gets better with aging. So anyway, that is dishcloth lesson 101 done. The yarn is by Aoko. Remember to watch the other video and see more of what I say about this yarn. 2 items, finished items. Let's go to number 3. This one I just made yesterday, number 3. Gosh, these are my favorites. Anyway, everything I make is my favorite because I really enjoy making things because I like them, because I want the challenge, because I like the creativity that is in them. I haven't been using patterns, so this is the first time I'm using patterns. All these items, the first, the second, and these are all patterns. And I think I'm enjoying it. It's much easier. What I don't like about patterns is the fact that I don't keep, like, I don't memorize or I don't keep the info here because I know I have somewhere to read it. So I'm just moving. Read the next row. We are knitting 10, knit 2 together. You know, I'm just reading, going through. But when I finish the product, especially because this is my first time, I've also enjoyed to see the finished work that somebody spent time creating. I've enjoyed that. So these are house shoes. House shoes, yes. And they are my size. They do look like they are small, but they have about 1.5 inches, which means they have room to stretch. And with that ease, they fit better. I have an order for the shoes. Actually, that is the reason why I decided to make these shoes yesterday. A lady in my branch that we were with at the market day saw these shoes, these house shoes. These are crochet, and I made them a while back. I started crochet in August, and these are some of the things I made. These shoes, I made 2 pairs in this color and this color. And on the inside, I have put a fleece lining. So this lady saw these shoes. Of course, they're small, they're for kids. And she liked them and she told me to make for her something. So based on that, I had the pattern, this pattern that I found that I had not done. This pattern that I found and I had not knitted it. And so yesterday, I decided, let me knit these shoes because I already know how to make the crochet ones. Let me knit this and compare the two, and probably also be able to give her a choice to choose from, just like I did for the beanie. This pattern recommends a yarn, it recommends contrasting color yarn, fingering weight, held double or worsted weight for top, seam, and cuff edges. This is the other thing about patterns. What I'm learning with this experience of patterns is to substitute the yarns that have been recommended in the pattern, because those are yarns that are found wherever the person who did the pattern comes from. For this particular shoes, in my imagination of fingering weight held double or worsted weight yarn. First, let's talk about fingering weight, because these terminologies zinakuzungusha. Are these terminologies confusing you? Are they? If they're confusing you, the reason you should subscribe to this channel, because as I learn, I will share that with you. Time to sip coffee. So fingering weight is very thin weight or very thin yarn, mostly used to make socks. I think that's what I have seen so far. Needle size around 2.5, sometimes 3 millimeters. Above that, I have seen they call it decay weight. There are so many videos on YouTube that will explain these different weights of yarns for you. So please take some time and go to YouTube and learn more about the yarns, the weights, because I have found it very, very necessary to understand those terminologies, and not just understand the terminologies, but also understand the different types of yarns in terms of weight and how you can use them to get the best results of your garment. So in my thinking, having known what a fingering weight yarn is, I thought if they're held double, meaning two strands together, then I'll probably be getting a yarn thickness of either size 4, which is a decay. Let's just talk about needles. Size 4 needle, or a chunky size of a seal yarn. I think seal would really make nice shoes, and I'm going to make a pair using the seal yarn because I have some scrap yarn in my stash that I can combine together and make something. So my first choice, I went by the picture on the pattern and I chose this yarn. This is Ganga Artist yarn, and it's 100% acrylic, but the feel of this yarn is more of acro wool. It feels like it has some wool in it. It's very soft, very soft. I love the way it just slides on the needles. Oh my God, it's such a joy to knit with. Such a joy. Like, you will continue telling yourself, this is the last row. I'm going to put this aside. I need to go and wash the dishes. But you will not. You will continue. It has such an amazing feel on the needles. So you will enjoy knitting with it. And of course, the soft feel, it's warm. I wore this yesterday, and yesterday was rain on and off, so it wasn't very warm, and they are so warm, so warm. So if your socks are torn, if you're that person who has to wear socks in the house all the time, I got something for you that is fancier than your socks. Yes, fancier than your socks. I don't know what else can I add to this. I've talked about the yarn that I used. Oh yes. So having used a size 5 needle, a size 5 yarn for this, a color that was close to what was in the pattern, fell in love with it, I told myself, let me cast on. Do you remember this? Have you watched this video? You should. So I cast on with a size 4 needle yarn, and this is DMC Knitty 4. When I cast on the same number of stitches recommended in the pattern, with this yarn, the gauge is different. It's much smaller, and so I had to increase my stitches. So I cast on 10 stitches more to be able to get the same size of the shoes. And of course, now the decrease at the top is different. And I think this is going to be my learning doing this pair of shoe with a different gauge. So I will finish this. This one I'll definitely put the lining, and I am also thinking of another way of making this prettier, because solid color to me looks a bit boring, to say the least. So we will do that later. This was meant to be in the whips, but yeah, we will cover it there. So this is my finished products. One shoe, dishcloth, and the beanies. Now let's go to the whip. Starting with the one that I have just talked about, the pair of shoes. I'll finish this. I have to finish this so that I see how this looks also when finished with a lining and those other extra creative ideas I have. So I will bring it on to you later. Okay. By the way, follow me on Instagram. What will I knit next? Same name, so that you can see some of these products when they come up. Sometimes I post before the next video. Okay. The second whip I have, this one. The second whip is my husband's sweater. This much I have done in 1 week. This much. I have been knitting since March of this year, 2023. And I started crochet in August 2023. I have made myself 2 tops. I have made my husband a scarf. And then I started making a sweater top for myself. And at that point, he was like, I like how you're doing this. I would love a sweater. And so here we are making a sweater for my husband. This sweater I am using DMC Knitty Six, which is a chunky yarn. Needle size recommended for this yarn is a size 6.5, but I'm using a size 6. So far we've done up. I've started the body and I'm enjoying this knit. My only fear is that it doesn't fit him. Okay, I have that fear. It's big. But when we block it, we will see. If it doesn't fit him, we will just make another one and this will go to the person it will fit. So people in my family, start saying your prayers, because this will not be sold. It will be a giveaway. Hiya! I think when I finish this, I'll be able to tell you more about it. So let me not talk too much about this whip until it is finished, so that I can share all the lessons, the experience with you in a proper video about this sweater. All I can tell you now is that so far I am loving this yarn. And the colors available in this yarn are amazing. So get it for yourself. It's nice and it's warm and it's heavy. So this I don't see him wearing before March. I think it's going to be too hot for him. Okay. I'm surprised this coffee is not cold. That's correct. I was just confirming with a second sip. So we've done this. On to the news. So you remember I told you about entering my work for the East African Women's League craft fair. So finally I am here to see the work that I entered and what I scored and what everybody else entered and scored. So in this video, enjoy all our craft fair. We've done quite a bit. Before I lift the big news from there to here, let me tell you this. So I belong to an organization called East African Women's League. East African Women's League is over 100 years old. I will put a link to our website in the description box so that you can go there and read all about it. My branch is Karen Langata branch, and East African Women's League has many activities, but the main objective and goals of the East African Women's League is charity. So we have a lot of charities that we support. Schools, girls projects, including road safety. So we do quite a bit, but among all those good activities that we have, that we support, we also have social activities, and the craft fair is one of the social activities that we do. It's the last activity of the year, and it includes it includes a competition on crafts, knitted, painting, crochet, upcycling, I think, recycled items. There is a lot of crafts that I saw. Some of them I have no idea. I had no idea they happened. I like a lot of creativity. We're having a raffle today, and I think these are all the gifts that are there to be won. Hoping to win one. So let me show you what the fair looked like. So this is all the display for all the entered items for the fair per chapter. And we have Karen Langata. This is where my work is. So I'm going to show you my work. So this is my chapter. This is my entry. It got second prize. This is my entry. First prize. Where are the others? They're somewhere. Oh yes. That's also my entry, third prize, and I think I had something else, one, two. Oh yes. These are two. So this is the table runner, and that is a scarf. So that's our chapter. Moving on. So this year is my first year as a member of East African Women's League, and therefore this craft fair was my very first to participate in. I entered 4 items. I entered all these 4 items, and I entered my items of crochet, 2 crochets and 2 knitted, as a novice. So I wasn't being judged as a professional knitter or professional crochet person. I was being judged as a novice. And I won, I think let's go item by item. So this is the placemat that I made using by Aoko cotton, 100% organic cotton yarn, and it got a 3rd prize. Clap for me. 3rd prize. Good. Congratulations to me. The other crochet that let me go to number 2 actually. First, this is 2nd. Now that's 3rd prize. Let's go to 2nd prize. 2nd prize is a knitted item. This is a shawl. If you're looking to purchase a gift for your mom, your auntie, your grandma, your sister that has been rated, somebody has looked at it and seen the work is well done, this is what you buy them. So this shawl got a 2nd prize. It's all knitted, and if you would like to buy this as a Christmas gift for someone else, let me know. People have looked at it and agreed that this work is well done. So again, congratulations to me, Wamoyo. Then this is the 3rd item I entered. It's also a knitted item. Knitted. It's a scarf. This is a scarf, and it got a 1st prize. This yarn came like this. So this is 1 yarn with pickles, that one. And I used a pattern. I forgot I've used a pattern before. This one I used a pattern. Yes, I did. And it got a 1st prize. This is a very light scarf. So for people who travel a lot, you get into an airplane that the pilot decided that they need it cold. You can roll it into a small item. It will fit in your handbag, in your hand luggage very well. And if you choose to wear it, it's also light, it's not bulky, so you don't feel seated in that airplane or train seat or even in a car. You don't feel like you're overdressed or you're wearing a bulky item. It's very light and very warm. The yarn is Acro wool. I'll check which brand it was and I will share that as well. 1st prize. So again, if you're looking to gift someone and gift them with something that has been rated very good, let me know. This one got a 1st prize. This is a table runner. There's a video that I did on these items. I think I've linked it up before, but you can go to my channel and also get to look at all my videos. There are not so many, not yet. So this is a table runner that I made, and this table runner, hey, let me just say, I already feel like I can design items because this is my own design. Everybody fell in love with this. I got so many reviews from people. I love it. This is not on sale. This is definitely my piece for the house. I'm not selling it, but if you would like me to make this for you, let me know. It's beautiful. The yarn is Seagull 100% acrylic, made in Kenya yarn, beautiful yarn. It got a first prize and it is signed very good work. I love it. This has really motivated me. This piece has really motivated me. I can't tell you enough how I feel about this piece and how I feel about this new passion in my life, which is crochet, which is the newest. I just want to see what they wrote on the others. Okay, that's not written anything. That's not written anything. It's the only one that has remarked very good work. I am so happy. That's the news, that I entered my items in a craft fair competition and I won. And I am so motivated, very motivated to continue doing this. I think this brings me to the end of this video. Your takeaway items from this is, of course, now you know that you can make this for yourself. I will share the pattern and the yarn I have used, and you know you can do all this amazing stuff. I have received a lot of inquiries on whether I train or teach how to crochet and knit. I am not able to do that because I don't have time, but I've been thinking of how I can give better support to those people who are looking to learn and get into this yarn craft. So I think I will start sharing lessons that can guide you and make it easy to learn how to crochet and to knit. So if that's something you would like, something that maybe can be shared with children when they're on school holidays, they can watch those videos and learn something you can share with someone at home who you think can benefit from doing yarn crafts, knitting and crochet. Other people that I think can benefit is somebody who's recuperating from illness, injuries, and is not able to move around much, is not back to full-time employment or work, is not working, is recuperating at home. I think if they are interested to do yarn craft as something that will keep them busy, because it is quite therapeutic. I wish I started knitting and crocheting when I had my accident last year. I think it would have really helped me being on this couch 24/7. And the first days you have people around you, but as time progresses, everybody goes back to work, everybody goes to their life, and most of the times when you're recuperating, you find yourself alone. And it can be a time that your thoughts can go south. So if you know somebody who's recuperating and this is something that would interest them, someone who's at home, our elderly parents, and they're looking for something that they can get their hands on, somebody who's looking to learn how to knit and crochet because they would like to monetize it and make an income out of it. So I'm thinking of starting to do those kinds of videos that are going to help people grow like I said, including the children in their school holidays, teens, and even younger. This is a craft that is really, really nice for everyone. And it's not just for women and girls, men too. I was talking to someone, a customer of mine, who told me that he learned how to crochet from a friend of his who got an accident, got paralyzed from waist down, and therefore uses a wheelchair and is 100% dependable on people, so he doesn't go to work or anything. And he started crocheting, a man. So there's a lot that this craft can do for us, our community, the society, besides just being a fun thing. It does a lot. So if you think this is something that I should do, please let me know in the comment section down below. I will start that. And I look forward to you letting me know whether you have gained something from this video. I always want to share my videos with you in mind, not me in mind, because I've already done it. I have learned. So I want to teach you something. I want you to benefit from taking your time and watching this video. So if you have learned something from this video, please let me know in the comment section down below. If you would like me to start teaching on YouTube or guiding, it will be more of guiding on YouTube on starting on this craft, please also let me know, and let me know who you think will benefit, because that will also guide on how I do it. If it is for kids, for adults, for a patient, for elderly people, yeah, let me know and that will guide me. Having said that, it's bye from me. I hope you enjoy once again. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. It's the best support you can give me. The other support you can give me is share this with your friends and family. Let them watch and also learn something from this. And let's see you in the next video. Bye.